Hi guys, so very quickly I wanted to show you guys what I got from TK Maxx. So the first thing here is this frame here. It's just $12.99 from TK Maxx. I don't know, I've just got I think I like it just the way it is. And obviously you've seen my previous video where I got some new prints from Timo, which I can also put in there because this is matted to 8 by 10, so I can just put it there as well. So yeah, I really like this. I wanted to get two. I don't know. I don't know. Are you guys just like me? I buy things in either twos or threes. So I have to go back and get number one. I would have to. I've just let that for now, but I know I'm definitely gonna go back. I don't do ones for things, so I'm definitely gonna go back to buy it unless there are other things that are not that can't we can't really get twos of it because it wouldn't make sense. Those are the things I wouldn't get in twos or threes, but the things that I could get in twos or threes, I will. Sometimes I even get twos and I'm thinking, nah, I need to get three. Now, the next thing I got here is this beautiful handsome nutcracker. I've never really been a fan of nutcrackers. I think they're just rubbish. I think they're just ugly. I just don't like them. They look ugly no matter what color they are in. But this one right here, I loved it immediately. Yes, it was beautiful. I just love the white and the wood. This was just me. And, it doesn't have those, funny face they always have. This is just very neutral and very, very nice. And the next thing I got from to go with it as well is this tree here. And I think this would just look so nice with it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, look at that beauty, guys. And it just goes with my old Scandi theme for Christmas. So this one here is 9.99 and this is 10.99. I love this. So beautiful. Okay. And this comes in different sizes actually. They had the bigger size as well, which was I think it was 16.99, but this was just a good size. I wanted to put this together next to each other like that. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but wherever it's going to be, they're going to be like this because they just go well together, don't they? Yes. Okay. The next thing I got here very quickly is this books. Oh, guys, I got this book. So I am kind of like 80% okay with indoor plants, even though one of my plants is actually barely surviving right now. And it's this one here. I don't know if you can see, you can just about see it. This one here, my fiddle fig leaf tree. It was doing so well, and then suddenly it's not doing so well. It's the only one right now that I'm struggling with, but we'll get it back. To be honest, I've not been paying a lot of attention to it, but I'll try to revive it. But when it comes to indoor plants, I think I'm 80% okay. But I'm trying to go outside that comfort zone. I'm trying to go to plant to do outdoor plants. So far I've not been doing so well. However, I've been getting flowering plants that obviously they're seasonal ones, so they will die after a couple. I mean, they won't really die, but they will not flower and they'll stop growing after their season. But doesn't mean that you cannot revive them the next month, the next season. But one thing over the past year, I really struggled with, you know, bringing them back, or I'm not really bothered bringing them back. I've just bought them. They've only lasted in 3 months and they've died, and that's it, or even less. I currently have is it peony? No, hydrangea is not that. It's also almost dying. I didn't want it to die, but I've not really paid attention to it as well. But that's not even where I'm talking going to. Where I'm going to is I want to start planting veg. Now all those ones are flowering plants. They're not doing well. But I want to plant veg. And what I've started with basil, the small basil, and my basil has grown so well. It's really doing well. I don't even know what to do with all of them. I have to start picking them out, putting them in the freezer. So I'm so happy with that. And that was my test, my trial. I tried it with my basil, which is just by my windowsill, and it's doing very well. So I said, you know what? Maybe come next summer, I'm gonna start putting out. I'm gonna start expanding my veg patch. So I bought this book. What I like about this book is that it's so easy, straight to the point, and that's why I don't want anything too long-winded, and they've got a lot of pictures and things. I just love the fact that it's just straight to the point, easy. That's what I want to follow. I really don't have the patience for any long story or whatever, and I love the pictures as well. So this is what I'm gonna be using. So you never know, comes next year summer by God's grace. I'll be growing my own veg patch. I can't wait. So I'm gonna spend this all of winter to start looking into this and what I want to start planting. I've been wanting to do this for like a year or so now. Oops. But I never, I've never been brave enough. So that was why I started with the little basil part that you get. And now it's doing well. So I'm starting to feel a bit more confident with it. So yeah, I got that. That was $7.99. And there's something else I got, which something else I got was this one. I thought was really good. It was just like a normal book, which I thought this is really nice. It's £10. Really nice, to just have out. But it's actually a journal for financial, it's a 100-day financial goal journal. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of journal, but the fact that it says financial goal, and I looked into it and I thought, oh, it's got all these expenses. How do I feel? I don't know if I'm gonna really be gonna use this, to be honest. But I thought I'll give it a try because I want to work on my financial goals. I really do want to work on it. It's about time. It's been a long time coming. One minute I start doing something, I start trying, but then I stop. And I used to do it electronically. Something maybe if I try something like this, it might help because it's got some prompting that that might help. I don't know. To be honest, like I said, I've never really been a fan of journal, but I see nice looking things like this. I want to get them because they just look nice. And or maybe it might help me as well. So I always kind of always try to give them a benefit of a doubt. But the one thing that always attracts me is just how nice they look. It's just the aesthetic. So I'll try this. I hope it helps me. I hope I will actually use it. I really hope I do. Okay, I've got a few more things to share with you guys. I'm just gonna put this up here. Alright, so I got this book. That's the first thing that's come up. This is the Martin Lewis, you know, and it's the Money Diet. It's £7.99, and just to go along with my journal that I showed you earlier, I thought this would be nice to just to help me with my finances. I thought I had a look through it and I thought, oh, there's some really good tips here actually. Because when it comes to finance, my head is kind of here. I just know a few bits here and there, but I mean, I've always wanted a chance to actually, you know, speak to this guy. Really, I must be honest. So yeah, it's got a lot of tips and things that you could do. Um, yeah, so that would really help me with my journal thing as well. I think it would really help. The next thing I got is another book. This is Design a Healthy Home. I wish this was a much nicer cover, but what I like about this one is $5.99. It's cheap, worth, and I just love the way they just said easy. It's so what's the word? Easy to follow, simple, not over the board. Unlike this other, the White Company book, which I have, or the So Home They Eat, Drink, Nap book as well, which I'll show you in a bit. I have, they just pictures and so many words that you can't really read. But here they've got like pictures, even though they're not real pictures, but they're just like illustrative pictures, you know what I mean? Illustrations. And I think they're really good. And it's just less words, not too much words. And I've looked through it again and I've just seen some really helpful tips, some of which I already know. But I really wanted to just have a sit down and really look through it because it looks very interesting, and and it really goes through a lot of the nitty gritty. From what I can see, it goes into the nitty gritty of normal day life when it comes to interior design and things. Just, I don't know, it looks very practical. So that's why I got the book. And it's just saying about 100 ways to transform your space to physical and mental well-being. And this is what I need. Not only with to do with interior design, but yeah, just to make your home feel like a home, like a place where you can connect. And I like what they have here. So I'm gonna read through that. Another book here is another coffee book. This is a book for, I mean, this is more or less like a Coco Chanel book. But this is because it talks about the design, the what's the name? Megan Hess. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And it's just got all this illustration and then some little words. And it talks about some of the history as well of the Coco Chanel. And I think it's just a good read if you ask me. I just love the cover, and it's really nice black color, and it was on sale for £15. Can't see how much it was. Oh, it was 16.99 before, and it's on sale for £15. I just love the black color of it, and I love the size as well. Another thing I've got here are just these baskets. I really want to reorganize my pantry. I had a system, and that's one thing I love about myself. I'll try something. That's one thing I think everyone should do. When you try an organization system, walk through it. I've tried this system. At the beginning it worked, and it looked like it was working. It worked for quite a while really, but now it's no longer working for me. And because I'm a very visual person, there are a lot of things that I've just put in certain basket. It's not really a basket. It's not really what it's meant for, but I've put it in there because it's very deep. So it just goes in there, and it's very small. So I can't remember all the things I have anyway. So I thought if I get a bigger basket that I can see everything more or less at a glance, it might really help me. And because obviously I really like the wood texture and things like that, so I had to get this. And this was £9.99 for each one. I wanted to start with two first, see how it goes, see if it would work or not. And if it doesn't, I could use it somewhere else. So yeah, that's all I've got to show you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.